Good morning, everybody. So today's video, I'm going to give you top 5 Hermes fragrances. Now, this is a brand that I've really been getting into. I added a few more to my collection. It's not a big collection, unfortunately, but it's getting there. Like, I am trimming down a lot of my collection, but I'm more about quality. And Hermes is definitely quality. Like, they're like top tier in my opinion. First one, and not in any numerical order. Unfortunately, this one, I personally think it smells fantastic. It's more of an EDC concentration, so it's not gonna last, but just reapply as the day goes by. Hermès Rhubarbe Écarlate. This is a fantastic fragrance that I just unboxed this morning. So it hasn't even been sprayed. 1, 2, barely 3. There we go. Oh, you really get this authentic sour and tart rhubarb. It's earthy. It really it really does remind me of like my childhood, because what I used to do is that I used to eat like rhubarb sticks in sugar and just like that. Just eating raw rhubarb was very tart and sour. In the air, you do get that. There also is this earthiness, but there are red berries, latana, and white musk to go with it. Latana is supposed to be like florals, but like for me, I just get like a lot of rhubarb. I get some earthiness, some musk with the red berries. It just smells fantastic. This is unisex. It's more of a gentleman's fragrance. So if you're like a burly, masculine, macho kind of guy, this is a fragrance that's really not for you. This is a fragrance for like the modern day man. Manners maketh man kind of guy. It's perfect for the springtime, for the summertime. And I just think it's like an all-around great scent. I don't want to say it's very versatile, but I do think that you can rock this to work. I think it's a great work fragrance, and it's also like a good, like, let's say that you wear one of the other fragrances that I'm gonna list as like your work fragrance or like your daily driver, but like you're an Hermes lover. This is more of like maybe a weekend fragrance instead. Number 2, this here is actually a great manly fragrance. It's got that gentleman edge to it because Hermes, it's a gentleman's brand. It's nothing bad boy, but this is a little bit more of a traditional manly man itself, but at the same time, it's gentlemanly. Terre d'Hermes EDT. Now, unfortunately, this is not my bottle. This is my buddy Chad Secret's bottle, who I am supposed to be seeing right now, but unfortunately, plans got canceled, so we're gonna see each other next week. But this here, now, I said, if you're looking for like a great masculine fragrance, like an alternative to like a daily driver, to something that's like the first one, this one here, this would be it. This would be like your weekend fragrance itself, because it's just like, it is chilled, it's calming, it's laid back, but at the same time, it's got a little bit of fun to it. This is just about, I'm all about my business. I'm in work mode. I'm just like, I'm in my own lane. I'm doing what I need to do. This has a very prominent vetiver core, but there's also going to be this dirty orange aspect. I don't want to say it's bitter. I don't want to say it's like rotting, but there is this dirtiness about it, which is really weird. There's also going to be lemon, there's pepper, flint, patchouli, cedar, and I believe benzoin. But for the most part, it's very vetiver and I would say cedar forward with a lot of that dirty orange. Great for the springtime, maybe not so much for the summertime, but the transition from like summer to autumn, very, very good for that. And I would say this is definitely more versatile than the Rhubarbe Écarlate. This can be worn something like this. It can be worn with like a white t-shirt and jeans, all the way to a suit and tie. Next fragrance, I find that this is a great, like, it's masculine, but it has a bit of a classical vibe, and I'll explain in a second. And this was actually a gift from my buddy Mo, who lives out in Florida. So Mohammed, thank you very much. I was not expecting this. And when I first smelled it, I'm like, it's all right. But it actually grew on me to the point where I really enjoy this one. Hermès H24 EDP Eau de Parfum. This is a little classical because there's a lot of oak moss. There's going to be clary sage along with narcissus. There's going to be like Brazilian rosewood, and I feel like there's going to be like a little bit of vetiver. This is green, it's herbal, it's mossy, earthy, and woody. So in some ways, it's kind of like this in the sense that it's masculine. This is just a little bit more classical because of the moss and the clary sage itself. It's very gentlemanly. It's a little old, like I said, you know, it's a little classical, but it's for like someone who is like manners maketh man, who's a little bit old-fashioned, maybe in the way that they carry themselves, the way that they dress. So, you know, like a gentleman, right? Like, I really enjoy this one. This is more of a spring fragrance, and I would say like warmer autumn days. Not so much a summer scent nor a winter as well. And this is also great versatile, dressing it down all the way to a suit and tie. Next one, I believe, was my last video on Hermès. It is a little old school, and when I smelled the decant, and I gave that decant to my buddy Stuart from the channel Sense of Style. Make sure to check him out. Stuart is doing his thing. He was blown away by it. Maybe not not on camera when we did our video for my channel, but later on, he told me that he really enjoyed it, and that's gonna be, this is a mouthful for me. Hermès Eau de Basilic Poupre. So I most certainly mispronounced that one, but this one here has a lot of basil. So basilic, but like Eau de Basilic. Oh my goodness, yes, like a lot of green herbal basil. There's also going to be some geranium, some bright juicy bergamot, a little bit of spice with a nice patchouli. The basil in this makes this a little old school along with the geranium. This is like, this lineup itself is unisex. I just find that this is going to be a little bit more for the guys than the women itself, but classical. Like in some ways, it has like a little bit of a foaming vibe, like, you know, like a barbershop vibe. There is some soft spices to it that just kind of like mans this up a little bit, and like the patchouli itself is like the backbone. Oh my goodness, this is an EDC, unfortunately. Like I get about 4-5 hours tops. Stu said from this lineup itself, like he gets great performance. A lot of people get maybe 2-4 hours tops. I think he said that he was getting like 7-8, which is incredible. But for me, this is great. Like springtime, it's great for the summertime. For me, this is like a great work fragrance. It's pretty much like a daily driver in some ways. And number 5 or number 1, this stuff here, got it in my collection. I actually asked my buddy Chad to bring it over, but I'm like, you know what? I think I got it, and I actually do. Thank God, because this one here is like, I would say it's one of the best ones from this lineup. Terre de Hermès Eau Givrée. This here is really, really good. Oh yeah, so in some ways, like this one here, it does have that dirty orange aspect. I feel like there is ginger, but it's not. There's actually a lot of juniper berries though. So the juniper berries, to me, kind of give off this ginger vibe. There is this woody, but like this woody, gingery aspect to it, and I really like it. And it's that kind of energizes this fragrance. So there's also going to be some Timor, so I like to add that musky nuance. There's woods, and there are mineral notes itself. But for me, it's citrus. It is like this gingery woods and juniper itself. Oh, and of course, like this musky Timor. I almost forgot that. This is just like, this is not formal for me. If you're looking for a suit and tie, I would say these two, including this one itself, are great suit and tie fragrances. The Eau Givrée itself is for like a preppy sort of man. Someone who, like a gentleman, right? But someone who is like, it's more of a casual, laid back kind of fragrance. I do think that you can wear it to work, but this is just like weekend. Like I am just like, I'm chilling. I'm at like the marina, or I'm at this like marina restaurant. I'm just having drinks and having a lunch. It's very relaxing, but at the same time, there's energizing aspect about it. And guys, that is top 5 Hermès fragrances in my opinion. Now, are these the best of the best? To a lot of people, maybe not so much, and that's okay. My collection when it comes to Hermès is growing. I got a few others in this but I thought that these ones here were actually better offerings. I might have to get a bottle of this. You know what, I probably am gonna get maybe a smaller bottle of that one here. But any other videos that I've done from this brand, they will all be in the description box below. So like smell and rate, including a lot of reviews. But if you wanna see the smell and rate that I did with my dad on this brand, check out right here. And if you wanna see another top 5 video, man, I don't know if it's gonna be niche but you know what? Because Hermès is classy, check out right here. It might be Creed, it might be Acqui di Parma, I don't know. But if you like this very video, please drop me one of these. I thank you for my time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.